The Mission Impossible franchise is one of my all-time favorite entertainment IPs. Yesterday, we got the first trailer for what could potentially be the final movie in the current timeline of the films that we've been getting for the last 14 or so years now. I've been looking forward to this movie since the last one, and this trailer did not disappoint. Keep watching, and I am going to explain just how good this trailer was, and why the editor or editors specifically need to be praised for their work on it. Speaking of trailers, I want to real quickly tell you all that coincidentally enough, my last video that I made on this channel is a fan-made trailer that I have been working on for a couple of weeks now around the 10th anniversary of my favorite film of all time, Interstellar. Definitely go check that out if you are interested. I put a lot of passion into it, and your support would be greatly appreciated. Now, moving on to the actual main trailer that we're supposed to be talking about today with Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. I do have one critique that we will talk about in a second, but my main area of praise that I want to speak to should go to the editors of the trailer. Now, that information about which company made the trailer is not even something you can find online as far as what I would look for and research, but whoever it was, you absolutely nailed what it means to make a really good trailer. As a marketing guy myself and someone who studied this stuff in school, I always get passionate about when I can see a really good trailer be made for a film that I'm looking forward to. The editors nailed everything from the usage of the Mission Impossible theme to the way they cut it with the fade-outs to line up with that theme. Everything was done so expertly for what a first trailer should do for you, and that is to get you excited and hyped. Tease just enough to where you are not giving away the whole film and you leave audiences with more anticipation in mind to want to go to the theaters and see it. I think a few of the ideas around the marketing for the last movie failed with that regard because they practically showed the entire thing. Trailers are arguably, for some films, the most important aspect of the marketing campaign. You've always got to nail it the first time out, and I think the trailer editors understood the assignment, and not to be on the nose, but they did accomplish their mission here. Nothing about the trailer feels like it doesn't fit. We've seen too many trailers for films where they either are edited poorly or use the wrong music that takes you out of it and lessens your excitement. You have to nail the atmosphere and vibe, and I think this one did it quite well. It's no surprise with that all in mind that it's already over 15 million views on the main Paramount YouTube channel as of me recording this video. People are just really excited for it. So again, we have to give praise where it is due, and that is for the editors of this trailer. Now, to go back to an earlier point I made about having one critique about the trailer, I can't say if this was a studio note that they gave the trailer editors to put in, but it's something I kind of wish the trailer didn't do. That is everything around Ving Rhames' character, Luther. This is a character that's practically been in the franchise since the very beginning, and is one that people have come to love dearly. The way the trailer utilizes him, it makes it feel like they are almost telling the audience that he's probably going to die. I know this is a conversation that we don't really need to be having in case some people didn't notice it, but I feel like it's the elephant in the room because the trailer made it seem that way. One of the worst things a trailer can do is give away too much, and I feel like this was an aspect of it that I didn't quite need to see. I'm sure some of you will completely disagree with me, and I am happy to hear those arguments. It's just that these things that you want to see for the first time when you do see the movie in theaters as opposed to being teased of it in the trailer, they can kind of get to me, and I think that also gets to some audience members too who are like me and agree with what I'm trying to speak to. Quite frankly, I could just be overlooking it, and maybe he's not the one who dies and they are doing a misdirect in the trailer and it's probably someone else from the main cast. It was kind of actually shocking for me to see that Pom Klementieff is still here, given that I thought her character died in the last one at the end, but I guess I was mistaken. Regardless of all that though, when it comes to the actual movie and the story of where it's potentially going for an ending, I can't really say what my expectations should be for that. I'm expecting to be wowed and excited by the fun and awesome action that this franchise is continuously stepping up through each new movie. The footage looks really good, crisp and clean, almost like they shot every single thing for real and on location, which I personally love. Christopher McQuarrie was probably the best thing that happened to this franchise in terms of a decision on the filmmaking side for him to be the director and writer of the last couple of films. Tom Cruise, I mean, what else needs to be said about this man? He literally does everything he possibly can to make these kinds of movies awesome. He does his own stunts, and as you can see in this one, he's flying off the edge of an airplane, gliding through the sky. I mean, come on, man. How do you not root for that? It's insane to me how he was able to survive that without any harnesses or anything of the looks of it. I also can't wait to see the rest of the cast return as well. They are all so great in these movies, and so my best wish is that story-wise, it just ends off very well. The story of Dead Reckoning was probably the weakest for me out of the newer ones since Ghost Protocol, and so I hope they don't get carried away this time around. The Final Reckoning has also been plagued with some of the worst production issues we've ever seen a movie of this scale receive. Not even to its own fault either, by the way. COVID and the strikes pushed it back a lot, and also ballooned its budget to over $400 million. It's going to have a tall task to make that money back in theaters, so I just hope everyone goes out and supports it next year. So there you have it. That's my commentary for the first trailer for Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. What do you all think? Leave your comments down below on what you think about my commentary of it, and let's have a nice and respectful conversation. Thank you for stopping by my channel. If you want to see more moving forward from me with regards to film and television, and you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe if you are new here, and turn on that notification bell. I'm trying to build a community on this channel, and your support would be greatly appreciated. That's a wrap, folks. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day, and I will see you all soon for the next video.